Every autumn, the same ritual plays out. We set our clocks back, we laugh about getting an extra hour of sleep, and we go on pretending it's no big deal. But our bodies don't laugh. They don't reset at the twist of a dial or a digital beep. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the time change in the fall and how it disrupts our body's clock. I'm Jay, and this is Somnilopod. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so glad that you're taking a moment out of your day, or a few moments, to join me. I want to talk about something that happens to us every year, and it's something that affects each of us, no matter where we live in the continental United States or in the world, that participates in the daylight savings time change. Now, deep inside the brain, there's a tiny cluster of cells called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. It's the body's master clock, and it keeps its own time. And when we abruptly change the world around it, that internal metronome stumbles. For a few days, or sometimes longer, we move through a quiet kind of jet lag. The mornings feel darker, the evenings arrive too soon, and our energy floats a step behind us. Even that small single hour can shift or scramble our circadian rhythm. The delicate pattern that governs when we wake, when we sleep, eat, think, and even feel. It's a rhythm built from light and chemistry, from sunrise and melatonin, and from millions of neurons pulsing in synchrony. Our modern conveniences, artificial light, 24-hour screens, electric nights, it's made it easy to forget that we're still biological creatures wired for dawn and dusk. The circadian system evolved to sync with the predictable movements of the planet. Sunlight enters the eyes, hits the retina, travels straight to the master clock, telling every cell in our body what time it is. When that light signal suddenly arrives an hour early or later than expected, everything has to recalibrate. Body temperature, digestion, cortisol release, mood regulation. It's a domino effect of confusion that can last for days. For most people, the change feels subtle. A little grogginess, a sluggish morning, maybe a restless night. But for sensitive sleepers, shift workers, and anyone already walking a tightrope of sleep debt, it can be brutal. Studies show an uptick in car accidents, workplace injuries, and even heart attacks in the days following a time change. The body resists being told what the clock insists is true. The irony, of course, is that the extra hour of sleep we're promised rarely materializes. Our internal rhythm doesn't instantly stretch to fit the new schedule. We may wake earlier than planned, restless and alert while the world is still dark, or we may find our evenings drifting later and later as melatonin release lags behind the clock. What we call falling back often feels more like being gently unmoored. So, how do we regain balance? Light is our most powerful reset button. The brain takes its time cues from brightness, especially natural morning light. Stepping outside early, even for a few minutes, 10 minutes or so, helps anchor the master clock to the rest of the day. In the evening, dimming lights and screens signals the body that darkness has meaning again. Consistent wake times, gentle routines, and even small rituals like brewing a cup of tea at the same hour or dimming lamps at dusk become quiet acts of recalibration. There's something poetic about it, really. Every fall, the world slows down just a little, the leaves turn, the nights lengthen, and we're reminded, whether we like it or not, that time isn't a number on a screen. It's a rhythm pulsing through every heartbeat and breath. when the clock shifts this year, try treating that hour not as a glitch in the schedule, but as a whisper from your biology. Let it remind you that your body turns on ancient timing, older than daylight savings, older than cities, older than the idea of time itself. Maybe we don't lose or gain an hour after all. Maybe we just borrow it from nature and give it back, hoping that in the space between, we learn how to rest a little bit better. I hope this has been interesting for you. Daylight savings time is coming up, I believe November 2nd this year, so plan ahead. If you need to make some adjustments to your nighttime routine, start doing that about a week ahead of time. A little bit every night will help sort of ease that burden. And if you have any questions or comments for future episodes, please reach out to me. You can touch base with me at j@somnilopod.com or hit me up on any of the socials, Facebook or Instagram. And until we talk again, please remember to make sleep a priority.